Thank you. Thank you so much. Exuberantly, efficiently, and early for getting me to that milestone that I've been chasing the whole year. This past year has been kind of a wheelhouse of personal struggle when it comes to creativity. And even when we were finally seeing some traction with certain types of content and we were edging upward and upward towards that goal that I set, 48 hours before the year was up, I thought I was going to trip at the last second and not make the finish line. And I know how silly it is in the world that we live in that hitting 4 digits on subscribers is kind of nothing in the world of YouTube, but it's not nothing to me. There have been several points where I've said to myself, if I can't see any concrete growth, then it might be time to give up. And I don't know, it's just really nice that some of the content is finally beginning to resonate with you, the audience. The YouTube Shorts algorithm is giving me a little bit of mercy here and there. And for some reason, people really have strong opinions about Zack Snyder. It's weird because I never thought that the 45-second review project would be that interesting to so many people. But I'm glad that a lot of you have decided that a concise opinion of whether you should or shouldn't go see something is worth your time. I mean, it really is just 45 seconds investment. Compare that to 4-hour critical analyses, or even just straightforward 10-minute reviews. I feel like we have something going on here that more people would enjoy. And I'll get to the why in a moment, but Season 3 of 45-second reviews will be starting up very shortly. And amidst all the other random things that I'm always going to be trying and always going to be experimenting, I hope to still make some Let's Play content that you all can enjoy. Which means, yes, I'll try to play some more recent games, but I really think that a lot of you are passing up on the Bargain Bin game series. Just so you know. I firmly believe that at least 40% of our subscribers would really enjoy deity driving. Ichibancon is coming up. Literally, I'm leaving for it tomorrow. And that's 2 weekends. The same con split between 2 4-day weekends back to back. So I'm spending a lot of time in North Carolina, which means starting off on the new goal, which is clearly, we have to go to the next number up, right? 10,000 subscribers. Great way to start off the year, going to a con back to back with very little time to actually make video content between. So my original plan for Season 3 of 45-second reviews is actually going to be modified, because I was going to wait and do something that actually came out in 2024, but then I realized no new movies actually really came out yet, in the theater at least. So there's a few things that I had thought of doing a review for that I didn't get to that I might do for the first part of Season 3. In addition to that, expect a lot of YouTube Shorts between now and the middle of January. Something else you might see a little bit more of too is streams on YouTube. I haven't done that a whole lot. Most of my pseudo-consistent streaming is done on Twitch because that's where my other gaming friends are. That's where I'm playing Baldur's Gate 3. But the more I think about it, the more I think that maybe one-off streams will be a lot better here on YouTube. And if you didn't see that most recent one for New Year's Eve, allow me to reiterate, because yeah, sure, a lot of my energy has kind of come down since then, but you have no idea how excited I am to be where I am today. And it's all thanks to you guys. So I hope this is the only time I'll say it between now and the next time when we have to do a milestone. There's no better way for you to support the content here and myself as a creator than to take the stuff that you see that you like, or that you think someone else will like, and share it. I don't care where you share it. Share it directly to a friend, share it on some other place. I don't go on Reddit, but I hear that Reddit is a nice place for some people to spread content, whatever. I don't care if you ever go onto the web store and buy a t-shirt, as long as you share what you love about manly battleships with other people. Which leads me into the capstone moment, which I have been promising a few people to finally talk about. I want to disclaim this. This is not an ad. This is not support. I went out and bought this. I was in Chicago with my sister a couple weekends ago for the Chris Kindle Mark, which is like the biggest and the best one that's outside of Europe. While I was there, we were looking around for some other stuff to do, and we went to a place called the Drake Hotel, where they were offering an afternoon tea service where you pay a flat fee, you get to experience tea and crumpets, little sandwiches, a harpist, you know, it's all super fancy and expensive. And while we were there, one of the teas that I picked was an Earl Grey tea, and it was the best Earl Grey tea I've ever had in my life. Pour it out into the little cup with its own little strainer, drop in a single sugar cube, and it was total bliss. After we got home, I did a little bit of research and I tracked down exactly what tea it was, so I'm going to mention it here today. This is the Delords. This is an Earl Grey tea from a company called Palais de Tea, or I don't know, it's French. Like, it's literally French. It's a French company based out of Paris. And the Delords flavored black tea, their Earl Grey tea, is hands down the best Earl Grey tea I've ever had. I bought a whole new teapot just for the occasion of buying this. I'm not going to tell you how much I bought. I bought a lot. I actually bought both a bag version and like one in a tin, and I thought it was funny that the bag was marked for, like, you know, the recommended drinking period is up to 2026, but the tin was like in the 2030s. I'm like, whoa, I don't know if I'm going to keep it around that long. I'm going to drink it before then. Yeah, not everyone's into loose leaf tea, not everyone's fancy schmancy, but I'll tell you what, if you like Earl Grey tea, you're willing to go through the extra steps, whether it's, you know, getting one of those single serve strainers, or even, you can literally just throw this stuff in a teapot and then just use like a little mesh strainer over a cup. It's really not that difficult. If you like Earl Grey tea, this is the one. I think that's everything I wanted to talk about today. So, thanks very much for watching, guys. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.